Hi, I'm in Istanbul in Turkey. I'm just about to take the ferry to the Prince's Islands. The best way to do it, if you don't want to spend lots of money, is to go to the metro station Bostancı and then go to the ferry terminal Sahiha Hatari, that's it. Buy one of these Istanbul travel cards, great value for money, and you just tap in. It's 60 Turkish lira, which is £1.50 one way, 35 minutes on the ferry. So seems to be great value for money, and I'm going to tell you a bit more about the Prince's Islands on the way.
The Prince's Islands consist of 9 islands in total off the Asian coast of Istanbul in the Sea of Marmara. The name comes from the Byzantine period, when royal princes and empresses were exiled there. However, with the introduction of steamboats during the 19th century, the islands became a popular summer home location for wealthy Turkish, Jewish, Greek and Armenian communities. From 1846, the first ferries began to run regularly from Istanbul to the islands. Nowadays, during the summer months, the population swells to 10 times its inhabited size and is most busy at the weekends. Büyükada Island, the Big Island in Turkish, is where most tourists and Istanbul residents go, and is where I'm heading to now. Büyükada is the largest of the Prince's Islands, with an area of about 2 square miles. All cars are banned on the islands, which provides a much welcome sense of peace and tranquility from the noise of the traffic in Istanbul, despite the large amount of tourists. The best way to get around is by bike, which costs about 40 lira for the day, about £1. Until 2020, the only official form of transport was by horse-drawn carriages called phaeton. These have now been replaced by electric vehicles as animal rights activists protested in favour of the horse's welfare. Until the mid-1800s, most of the population consisted of monks and nuns, farmers and fishermen. The ferries increased tourism dramatically, and even English royalty Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson were visitors in 1911. In darker times, new emperors often banished family members to the Prince's Island after blinding or maiming them, ensuring there was no competition for power. Russian communist revolutionary Leon Trotsky even took up residence on one of the islands after being expelled from Stalin's Soviet Union in 1929, and wrote much of his history of the Russian Revolution there. I'm on Heybeliada now, another island that you can reach from the main island. And even though there's lots of people here because it is a Sunday, it's so much more peaceful than on the main island. And so many trees, lovely nature. I do prefer it. Heybeliada is the second largest of the Prince's Islands and is home to the Burn National Park, which contains many pine trees with picnic and walking areas available at a small cost. However, I didn't want to sit under pine trees. I wanted to sit on the beach. Finally, I saw an oasis through the trees. It was a beautiful beach with loud techno music playing and people swimming happily in the water. On I walked, past a water park, and there was the entrance, with a woman waiting to take payment, of course. "How much is it?" I asked. 500 lira, she replied. I paused for a moment. That was over £12, and it was already the afternoon. "I'll think about it," I said, and saw her smirk as I walked away, never to return. Paying for beaches sucks. That's my time in the islands over. Hope you enjoyed my clip, and if you're ever thinking of coming here, bring loads of money and get here early because the beaches aren't free. Okay, over and out. Thanks for listening. Bye.